Hey everyone, Mango7Roll here. How we doing today? Welcome to another episode of Epic 7, and today we finally get to figure out how many ML summons we've done and how to get it back. It's still not working in English, but we have figured out a way to get around it, and it's not even really difficult. All you gotta do is go to the top right here, and again, I'm using BlueStacks 5, download in the link description below. Click on the top right, go to settings, and then you want to go to the settings in the bottom right, and then you want to click on account management. And this membership number here is the number you want to write that down. Write that down on another like notepad or something like that if you're on your computer or something like that. So what I'm going to do is after you have that number in the link description below, there's going to be a link to a website there, and it looks sketchy, but it's not. This is the official Epic 7 chatbot thingy you can do in here, and then you want to just send a message with your member number here. So send it in here and it will return your count at the bottom left. And I'm actually kind of shocked at mine. So we can see mine here. I only have 329, which is a little bit surprising. I have been playing since day one. People think I'm a whale in this game, but I'm really not when it comes to anything but Mystics. I've spent money on Mystics and that's virtually it. I've never really spent money anywhere else. So I'm not surprised I'm not higher than this, but it looks like I will be getting 11 of these, assuming I hit that 330, which I for sure will. And that means I'll have 11 of those 4 to 5 star tickets, and I'm guessing they're about a 15% chance, so I should theoretically get another ML5, but of course I couldn't. So what I want y'all to do to have some fun with this is go into this, figure out your number, put it in the comments down there below, and tell me how many ML5s you have summoned just from Galaxies. Not from Mystics, just from Galaxies. Because so far, from Galaxies, out of my 330 summons, I have pulled 1, and that is Arbiter Vildred. So I'm really curious if I'm doing better or worse than most of you, and I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit worse. So let's go back into the game here. I want to do a couple more things that'll just be kind of fun, because we have done 330 ML summons, and if we go into the rates here, it is a 2.5% chance of an ML 5-star, and we can probably calculate it, like probability calculator. Let me actually bring this up. And this is the one that I could find the closest. So we have probability of point A, again, 97.5, 2.5 here for the ML summon. So what we want to do is be occurring at least once. So the probability of getting an ML5 when you try 3 times is 7%. That seems kind of bonkers, right? Is that right? So in 3 ML summons, you have a 7% chance. That seems incorrect, but maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Or if you do 100 summons, you have a 92% chance of hitting at least 1 ML5, which is kind of hilarious, because if this is correct, that means I have summoned this 3 times over and only got 1, which means I missed a 92% chance to crit like 2.5 times out of 3. So that would be hilarious. And of course, if you go up here, if you go up to 300, basically 100% chance for it to happen at least once. What we can do, because I don't think I got an ML5 until I hit about 200 and let's say 220 Galaxy summons, just to be super conservative. It was probably more than that before I hit ML Vildred. We could do probability of B never occurring. So probability of B never occurring when trying 225 times is 0.33577%. And one more thing we can do here, we can take out our calculator here. What's the best way for me to do this? We can take out our calculator. Oh, I guess we can just do this. We can just go like calculator. There we go. We can take out our calculator and we can do, what did I have? 329 divided by point 0.025 equals 8.3. So I should theoretically somehow have 8.3 approximately ML5 summons out of my summons, and I have 1. So can somebody that knows stuff about math and probability tell me if I'm doing this right or wrong? And let me know in the comments below, because that's what I'm reading and seeing, and you know, it's kind of making me crazy. It's kind of making me crazy. So let's jump back into the game here really quick. This is just a fun video today. This is just us having fun. We go back in here, and let's take a look at my journal as well. So we've got our hero journal here, and just to show y'all what I'm missing, all heroes, grade, light and dark. These are the ones I'm missing here. We are missing C. Lilius, Little Queen Charlotte, Ambitious Tywin, Last Rider Crow, Specialman Says, Dark Corvus, Royal of Light, DJB, SBS, Faithless Lidica, Closer Charles, Briar Witch Iceria, Opsig, Archdemons, Mercedes, Shadows, Blood Moon Haste, and those 2, which I'm not counting. So that means I'm missing 15. So again, let me know what you're missing in the comments. This is just a fun little community thing. And as for these units, the ones I want the most, let's talk about that too really quickly here. The one I want the most for power is obviously going to be Conquer Lilius. She just seems so insane, especially with the type of units I do and use very often. The ones I want for fun and mangoness is going to be Briar Witch Iceria. I desperately want Archdemon Shadow as well. Blood Moon Haste is another one I desperately want. I've wanted them for a while. Sigrid is up there too. I'm not really interested in Faithless Lidica or LQC or Tywin or Crow or Spez, but I do want SBS. I think he's a great unit. Same with DJB. I do want DJB. And also to mention, I do technically have either Ruel of Light and Dark Corvus. I just haven't picked them yet. So technically I have those two. I'm not really interested in Closer Charles either, but there's a ton of these I could want, and I just hope my luck is there. So, and one thing I want to ask y'all before we leave, and it has absolutely zero, I promise, to do with 8-minute videos, is which are you hoping for the most? With all these ML5s out and coming out in the future, which ML5 are you hoping for the most? And that means 1, you can either summon yourself, or 2, a character that isn't out yet that you're really hoping gets an ML5. Maybe somebody like ML Vivian. She doesn't have one yet, right? Right. Something like that, you know? Just let me, I want to hear about your joys in life, you know? Because we got to get our joys somewhere. That's all we're going to talk about today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe as always, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, everybody.